Today, we're looking at the 10 out of 10 Nintendo Switch games you must play before you die. To compile this list, we selected only one game from a single series, one Zelda game, one Mario game, and one Pokémon game, and selected the titles that best represented each series. This resulted in a balanced list that offers both variety and showcases the 20 most powerful games on the Switch. Let's start with the first game on our list. One of Nintendo's greatest revolutions, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, completely transformed how we view open-world design. A hidden discovery, a puzzle to solve, or a challenge awaits in every corner of the map. The game's freedom is so vast that every action, from climbing mountains to soaring through the sky, is at the player's discretion. Physics-based interactions, weather-altering gameplay, and creative combat systems transform even ordinary exploration into a surprising experience. Nintendo's attention to detail, combined with the game's art design and atmosphere, creates a masterpiece that pushes boundaries. For many players, it's not just a game, but one of the most important experiences of all time. Super Mario Odyssey stands out as one of Nintendo's most creative platforming experiences. Mario's ability to transform into different creatures by throwing his hat adds a completely new dimension to the series. Each region is designed like a small world, with its own culture and gameplay mechanics. From the frozen town in the middle of the desert to the modern streets of New Donk City, each area holds unique surprises. Hundreds of power moons to collect constantly encourage players to explore new paths. Its structure, combining the nostalgia of old Mario games with modern design, maintains a spirit that is both true to the series and innovative. This pushes the boundaries of the platforming genre and offers a unique adventure for players of all ages. Metroid Prime Remastered is one of the most intensely immersive sci-fi games ever. Its first-person, exploration-focused gameplay brings the classic Metroid formula to a 3D universe. Traversing alien planets, scanning the environment, and searching for secrets from inside Samus Aran's armor creates a profound sense of discovery. Each new weapon, shield, or ability is used not only in combat, but also to access previously inaccessible areas. This creates a constant sense of curiosity and progression. The revamped visuals and modernized controls ensure a seamless experience that remains relevant today. This game, easily accessible even to those unfamiliar with the series, is considered one of the strongest additions to the Switch library. With its massive world and deep story, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is one of the strongest representatives of the JRPG genre. The story, which begins with the intersection of soldiers from two opposing nations, transcends political conflicts and delves into existential themes. The sheer size and vibrant open spaces constantly offer players new reasons to explore. The combat system combines real-time action with strategic commands, and thanks to the 6-player party management, each character's role is crucial. Character development, side quests, and interconnected storylines provide hundreds of hours of content. The voice acting, music, and visual design combine to create an epic atmosphere. This richness creates a JRPG experience that pushes the Switch's technical limits.
Do it, Kaya!
Animal Crossing New Horizons is one of the most relaxing games that gives players the freedom to create their own rhythm of life. Your adventure begins on a deserted island and gradually transforms into a settlement entirely your own. You build your own home, design furnishings, build relationships with neighbors, and shape the island to your heart's content. With changing seasons, special events, and real-time progression, you'll encounter a new surprise every day. Its calming soundtrack and sweet visuals create a peaceful atmosphere for those seeking an escape from the stresses of daily life. The connections formed with the community and the sharing of creativity between players transform the game from a mere life simulation into a social experience. Fire Emblem. Three Houses is one of the most ambitious games to integrate strategy RPG with storytelling. The player chooses one of three different houses and is thrust into the midst of political conflicts, a choice that determines who will be friend and who will be enemy. The journey that begins in the academy gradually evolves into a battlefield where the students decide their fate. The tile-based combat system creates tension where every move carries profound consequences. The characters' personal stories and the relationships between them make the combat not only tactical but also emotionally intense. With its diverse paths, dramatic turning points, and striking endings, the game stands out as the most comprehensive and profound installment in the series.
Weak.
Bayonetta 3 is considered a pinnacle of action because its stylized fighting mechanics offer incredible freedom. The player can chain together each attack to create their own rhythm, ensuring that combat never feels monotonous. The massive creatures Bayonetta summons from hell create a visual storm on the screen while also requiring strategic use. The addition of new character Viola further deepens the system with diverse weaponry and tempo changes. The stage designs constantly innovate. One level finds you in a modern city, the next immersed in interdimensional chaos. This variety keeps the game's tempo constantly high. The action approach that Platinum Games has cultivated over the years reaches its most mature state here, creating a structure that can be considered the pinnacle of the genre. Octopath Traveler II reimagines the classic JRPG style with its own unique style. 8 characters' stories unfold individually, each offering unique motivations, abilities, and paths. This structure allows the player to explore a vast world from different perspectives. The HD 2D graphical style combines retro pixel art with vibrant colors and detailed environments to create a visually unique atmosphere. The turn-based combat system, with mechanics like break and boost, heightens the importance of strategic decisions, transforming each encounter into a demanding challenge. Characters' special abilities open up new avenues for exploration, adding variety to the gameplay. With both its visuals and depth, it serves as a compelling example of why the JRPG genre continues to excel. Pokémon Legends Arceus stands out with its structure that takes the series in a new direction. Players freely roam vast areas, observing Pokémon, pursuing them, and choosing their own paths to capture them. Whether they choose to hide, throw a ball at the right moment, or test their strength through combat, the player's choice is entirely up to them. The turn-based combat system offers a more fluid pace, and different styles add variety to the strategy. The story focuses on the history of the Sinnoh region, establishing a strong connection to the universe's origins. When these elements come together, the result is a game that pushes the boundaries of the series and offers players a Pokémon experience unlike any they've experienced before. Monster Hunter Rise is one of the games that perfectly delivers massive monster hunts on Switch. Players choose from a variety of weapon classes, tailoring their own playstyle to each hunt. Each weapon requires a distinct fighting style and strategy, significantly increasing the game's replayability. Companion dogs, called Palamutes, provide both combat support and swift movement around the map. The areas the hunts traverse feel more dynamic than in previous games, thanks to vertical movement and climbing mechanics. The monster's behavior, attack patterns, and strength make each encounter a unique challenge. A progression system encourages players to continually craft more powerful equipment over time, creating a cycle that demands patience and mastery. Hollow Knight stands out among indie games for its depth and atmosphere. The player explores a world filled with dark tunnels, vast halls, and secret passages in the abandoned kingdom of Hallownest. The combat system appears simple, but its demanding reflexes, timing, and patience transform each encounter into an intense challenge. The gradual unfolding of the map allows you to enter previously inaccessible areas as you gain new abilities. With its silent narrative, environmental clues, and visual design, the game conveys a powerful story without needing words. By combining both difficulty and a sense of discovery, it has become a memorable game that can be returned to again and again. Celeste is a platform game that appears simple, yet stands out for its depth. The mountain you're trying to climb isn't just a physical obstacle, it also symbolizes the character's inner struggle. Each level challenges the player by expertly introducing new mechanics, testing reflexes down to the smallest detail. Despite the pixelated visual style, the fluidity of the animations and precision of the controls feel impeccable. The difficulty of the gameplay, combined with the music and atmosphere, creates an experience that demands intense focus. Its sometimes demanding nature upon completion leaves the player with the satisfaction of not just beating a game, but overcoming a personal obstacle. Luigi's Mansion 3 offers a unique adventure that blends ghost hunting with humor and puzzles. As Luigi tries to find his lost friends in a large hotel, he encounters a completely different theme on each floor. Stage designs range from a theater to a pyramid tomb, and each one surprises the player with new puzzle ideas. The Poltergust, a broomstick, allows you to interact with the environment and fight ghosts. The newly added Guigi character allows for cooperative play in two-player or offers a new way to solve puzzles in single-player. Fun animations and intricately detailed environments elevate the game from a mere spin-off series to one of Nintendo's most beloved titles. Astral Chain stands out with its unique approach to the action genre. As a member of a special police unit, the player fights both criminals and creatures from another dimension. The combat system is based on controlling entities called chains alongside the character. Simultaneously controlling both the main character and Legion demands quick reflexes and strategic thinking from the player. This dual structure allows for chaining attacks, neutralizing enemies, and interacting with the environment in different ways. Investigation sections in the city increase the variety of missions and add a detective flavor to the story. With its visual style and fast-paced gameplay, Astral Chain stands out as one of the most striking action games available on Switch. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is one of the most refined examples of the 2D platformer genre. Nintendo's storied series combines challenging gameplay with flawless control. Each level explores a unique concept, from slippery ice-covered terrain to erupting volcanoes, from underwater caves to wild minecart rides, the variety never diminishes. Switching between characters allows you to utilize different abilities, opening up new avenues for both puzzle solving and platforming. The fast-paced soundtrack and vibrant visual design make each scene memorable. The difficulty escalates evenly, creating an experience that demands both patience and skill. For platformers, this game is considered a prime example of the power of classic design. Shin Megami Tensei 5 holds a unique place in the JRPG genre with its dark atmosphere and turn-based combat system. The player finds themselves in an alternate world filled with demons amidst the ruins of Tokyo. Battles are determined not only by your own strength, but also by the demons you recruit. Negotiating and persuading these demons, then evolving and combining them to create new forms, constitutes the game's core mechanic. Identifying your opponent's weaknesses and attacking with the right moves turns battles into strategic chess games. The atmosphere, music, and design ratchet up the tension at every turn. While remaining true to the series' roots, it has cultivated a dedicated fanbase by offering one of the most powerful and comprehensive role-playing experiences on Switch. Cuphead truly sets itself apart from other games with its hand-drawn animations and relentless difficulty. The 1930s cartoon aesthetic gives the game a visual identity that's both nostalgic and unique. Behind the cutesy exterior, however, lies intense boss fights that test reflexes. Each enemy keeps the player on their toes with different attack patterns and phases. This structure, combined with the platforming elements, makes even the smallest mistake costly, making every victory all the more satisfying. The seamless feel of the gameplay keeps the learning curve balanced, and patience and attention are rewarded. With its visual style, soundtrack, and level of difficulty, Cuphead stands as a prime example of how classic game design can be creatively modernized. Kirby and the Forgotten Land breathes new life into the series by transporting it to a fully 3D world. The player controls Kirby, a character whose adorable appearance belies incredibly flexible abilities. Absorbing enemies and copying their powers allows for different gameplay styles in each level. The newly added Mouthful mode allows you to transform into various objects, from cars to vending machines, opening the door to fun and creative puzzles. Level designs are exploration-focused, while hidden areas and collectibles encourage caution. With its colorful visual style and fluid gameplay, the game strikes a powerful balance between series newcomers and longtime fans. It stands out as the most comprehensive and satisfying adventure yet created in the Kirby universe. Persona 5 Royal is a game that combines ordinary high school life with the most complex moral conflicts. At its heart is a secret resistance movement against a corrupt society. Character development unfolds during the day through classes, friendships, and social bonds, while at night, the fight for justice unfolds in the underworld. This dual structure creates an unparalleled depth in the game world. The combat system is based on finding opponents' weaknesses and exploiting them with chained moves, rewarding strategic thinking. Levels, called palaces, are the mental labyrinths of corrupt individuals, each reflecting a distinct psychological theme. This is why Persona 5 Royal is considered a game not just for playing, but for experiencing. Pikmin 4 is one of Nintendo's most distinctive games, combining strategy and exploration. You manage Pikmin, tiny alien plants, to battle giant insects, overcome obstacles, and gather resources. Each Pikmin species possesses unique abilities, constantly challenging the player to find the right combinations. Reds are fire-resistant, blues can move through water, and yellows interact with electricity. This diversity requires different solutions in each level. The addition of a canine companion, Ochi, not only supports combat, but also makes exploration more fluid. While seemingly a small-scale adventure, the game actually offers a deep structure that challenges intelligence, planning, and time management. This makes Pikmin 4 stand out as one of Nintendo's most powerful displays of creativity. We conclude our list here. These games, each a masterpiece in their respective genres, demonstrate why the Nintendo Switch is one of the most unique consoles in gaming history. We've compiled this list by selecting the strongest representatives from diverse franchises, from Mario and Zelda to RPGs and action adventures. Share your own favorites in the comments. See you in the next video, and bye.